I've been dragging my feet on finishing this junk journal, and I don't know why, but it's taken me a while to get it together and finish it. I've been doing a lot of other junk journal things. This one is the Starry Night. It has beads and such on the binding of it, and it's a soft binding, so when you open it up, it lays flatter. I've made the front cover a little thicker because I have lights in it. Does it show up? Yeah. So there are little dragonflies on the front, or lightning bugs on the front of it. And turn it off. I left a little tag here for it. The cover and the back cover, and in here is all the Starry Night, and I used wax to relieve the colors on it and do like a reverse relief technique. And it's spray oxide, and then I used fabric for the star liner of it. There is 5 signatures in here, and I've trimmed some of the pages so it's got a real pretty edging to it. Added some charms on the sides of the pages. Added little quotes in here, and just a lot of different techniques. And always in the inside cover I have a note from me about how you can use the journal and how some of the pages were made. And then my business card here and signature. So there's a lot of hand dyed and spray oxide stained. A lot of tags. Lots of little writing places. Stationery sheets inside. Little pockets so you can add even more paper right there, right? And you can write just right across here. This page would be fun to write with a bright green marker. A couple more empty pages. This was coffee stained, or coffee splattered. There's some stenciling here in here. Spray oxide spray here and some stamping. More coffee dyed paper. And spray oxide paper with a little pocket. Hand watercolored flower with insects on it, the roly-poly. A little quote. An ostrich feather. Some more oxide spray and some decoupage tissue. Some acrylic skins. A little bit of acrylic skin right there. Another hand-done watercolor picture that I did. A collage. And there's this little satin bag with a watercolor in it. And you can write more notes on the back of that, or put more notes inside the pocket. There's plenty of places to write. You might want to write poems in here, or your favorite quotes. Here's a little floating pocket with a stationery card in it. You can write on both sides of this. Pretty blue pen would be nice on that. And then this is a postcard from the Flower Fairies. This was coffee dyed paper, and then I sprayed oxide spray on it in, I think it was Salty Ocean and Jade. Let me see what jade was. An iridescent jade. This is an eco print, maple leaves, and I usually write down what the leaves are so you have an identification. And these are pressed. And this coffee dyed. Actually, I don't think that was pressed. Yeah, it was. And then this signature starts with the moth and some mushrooms and this little pocket here with some more stationery. And the background is all colored and everything. You could use this as a wedding album or a keepsake album for the honeymoon and add pictures to it, photographs, and cards from your family or friends. Let me see if I can get, here it is. So you can take these out and put whatever cards you want in it. This was also coffee dyed paper. And then it added cotton lace on there, vintage cotton lace. This is a eco dyed paper that was a fig leaf. And that's a process of layering papers with different types of leaves and then boiling the coffee and adding it to it and let it sit over 24 hours. And then you got to dry them and everything. This is a gel print relief of a ginkgo bloom. And this is a red bud tree. A little page tag on here with pictures of mountains. And a little pocket at the top with a butterfly flip out. Moth printed on there. This side I've got a couple $50 Monopoly money, just for fun. A recycled envelope, and inside I have a rooster feather and a, what is that flower called? I can't remember what the name of the flower is. It's rose, some type of rose. Some more watercolors I've done. Some bank ledger paper from 1882. Another piece of stationery tucked in there. I think there's 130 pages in here. This is a gel print using the leaves from my 400-year-old tree in my yard, a chinkapin oak tree. It's 19 feet around. Another envelope, a little small card on it, a butterfly. And this little flip out has a little teeny pocket in it with another little teeny tiny journal inside of it. More coffee dyed paper. This page has a belly band on it, and that is, I can't remember if that is a hawk feather or not. Anyway, here is a card, The ravens, I have a lot of ravens and hawks that the hawks pester all the other birds, and the ravens come in and chase them away. This is a eco print and stencil added to it. So it just sticks right in there, and that goes in there. And that's some ginkgo leaf eco dyed. Some cotton fabric sewn to the edge and pleated. Another little page tab with a charm hanging from it. It says dream. If you're a big dreamer, you could use this whole book as a dream book, dream journal, and write your dreams in it. So a little pocket here with writing stationery and this little flip out. Oh, I hate to take it open. Little papers in it just to write. Some more. This is a copy from the bank ledger of 1882, and I put it in here because the script in there is just so beautiful, and the records of the deposits were just crazy amounts that they put in here, like $26. But the total, this one's the largest one, $254 they had. Some more eco dyed paper and sprayed with coffee. And another watercolor drawing of swallowtail worms. A little flip envelope here. This is coffee oxide spray. That's ocean blue and blue jeans. And then this is a gel print inside here. Another watercolor. Some dragonfly wings. And this is a little poem. I think it was Joan Baez, yeah. Oh, Julia Cameron. A little quote from her. So this is a collage of faux rice paper. And then there's a few little tags of a feather stuck in here and some more writing paper. And then a postcard. Vintage postcard. Some more writing paper here. Another tag with a charm on it. Or tab, I mean. And this is a little diagnosis of acorn from the chinkapin oak tree. Some more writing pages, some rice paper from Japan. Little tabs area, some more stationery. Envelope here. With a little picture of a bird that I did. A quote. Another eco dye fig leaf. And then I have a specimen card here with a flower and some moss in it. A little dragonfly paper clip. Add a little quotes. The eyes never forget what the heart has seen. It's a blue jay feather. Probably from the hawk. And the clips of the moon. And here's the blue jay. And a little stencil. And then there's a teeny pocket right here, and I have another hawk feather in here. And this is some collage work. And what is it called? Embossing glaze. Another little belly band with a collage inside, like a specimen card. And then a little tag stuck here. And you can even use these tags to give as gifts. So there's probably 10 tags in here. Another watercolor. So this one's mostly all in blues. Shades of blue. And that's a raven. This is a spine of a dictionary I'd been tearing pages out of. And then I just created that little collage there with it. Some more writing paper. A tree drawing I did. Some gold splatters. A Zentangle drawing I did. A little pocket, and then these leaves are also, they're gel printed, and I used the chickapin oak tree leaves to make the print. Here's a little pocket, and this is a little happy mail full of little tidbits of things in here. Another little envelope with a drawing of a dragonfly in it. Another little pocket. Yeah, that was one of my drawings. This is a gel print using numbers and letters, mark making. Another little tag here with charm on it. And that is the acrylic skin on there. I don't know if you can see that. Get up close to it. It's got a lot of texture in here. And this is eco-dyed paper using chickapin leaves. So that's the centerfold area. Another little pocket right here. And it has a stenciling. I did distress spray on here and then stenciled the butterfly, and then I did embossing powder on there, and you can see that it's got some shininess to it embossed on there. And then these are tissue paper that I've painted designs on. And just another little piece of paper with partially a tree and a dragonfly. And an upcycled envelope with a quote. And this is stencil and distress oxide spray. Another little pocket here using laces and string that I dyed. And a drawing I did with the, I believe that was gold, yeah, just gold paint and gold leaf here. So that's a shiny gold leaf. And then this raven cut out and put in. And then This Land Is Your Land song. Don't remember the title of that one. And this is a collage on here. Scraps of paper. And then here is a window pocket. And this is about the art retreat. I just tucked that in each one of my journals that I'm going to sell. So this one will be for sale. If you're interested, you can contact me through YouTube or my Facebook page, Rebecca Dale Art. Now, these charms and such, at my art desk, I've got all kinds of supplies. So this is one of my little bead box supplies for here. I've got a whole studio space with beads and such in it. But I take and cover these boxes, and then I put my beads of clusters or different dangles and bags of single beads, designer beads that I purchase. And then for my drawings, I usually do quite a bit of drawings and have them put into books, an altered book like this. And the altered book is just a regular book that you've taken some of the pages out, and then the rest of the pages I fold and make pockets in the book. And then I have little tags on the side to show what's in the book. This has got the ravens and chickens and birds, and then these big large raven tags. So then I just draw pictures a lot and add them into this book, and when I need a picture for a journal, I can go in here and pull out what kind of picture I want. And there's a lot of them in here. Little specimen cards with feathers in it. A crawdad jaw. And then these are all chicken pictures. Just so there's several pockets here. You can layer the pictures in here. More feathers, blue jays, dove, another blue jay feather. So I just keep making these things all the time and adding them in. These are 2 ravens I just recently did. They need to go in the raven tag, actually. So assorted birds there, and then I have a bunch of ravens here. This is a pretty one. I like it. And then at the back I have bigger tags that I make, and this is one I really like. So that's where the supplies come from. I keep drawing pictures and then adding them to the journals that I finish off. Thank you for coming to my YouTube page and follow me. I'll keep producing things, and my art retreat opens in the spring, so that will be a fun thing to do.